Moines.
We're in Des Moines, which is a suburb of...
But it's not Iowa.
But no, you don't, it's Des Moines.
Is that right?
It's Des Moines.
How's it spelled?
Des Moines the same way as Iowa,
So
but
it's-
it's
oh,
Des
okay.
Moines, Washington.
Oh, you do pronounce it.
Okay, this is Dolores. Wave, Dolores. This is John's sister. This is John. Wave, John. John, you all know. And this is Mike. Wave, Mike. Mike and Dolores go together. We're in Seattle. They picked us up. I'm narrating.
Des Moines.
Yes, but they picked us up at the airport and took us out to lunch here, where all these boats are.
This is Anthony's.
Anthony's restaurant, where I actually had breakfast. And they're not doing anything of interest. I can see that.
We just missed a mutant pigeon. But Mike claims it was a heron.
It's a great blue heron.
Are they native to this part?
Native, yeah, they're fairly common actually around here.
Well, show me another one. I'll take a picture.
I don't see any right now.
They're very shy.
Seagull, that's way the heck
We
out
have
there.
seagull. There's a seagull. Yeah, but we even
Oh,
have
there's a
seagull.
seagull.
Sitting right up
He's
there.
looking at us too as we're talking about.
I don't see him.
The seagull, he's right on top of the snake.
Oh, well, come on, guys. I'm looking through this little tiny viewfinder. Okay, I'm going to find the
He's
seagull
on the Lady Hawk.
that they're all talking. There it is. I'm taking, this is a Seattle Seahawk.
Right there.
Hey, is this a Seattle Seahawk?
No.
Guys, is this a Seahawk?
I don't know what a seahawk is.
We don't know what a seahawk is.
I guess that's a seagull. Am I going to get hit by a car?
Yes.
This is Monday, June 12th. It's 4:25 a.m. Sun has been up for probably an hour. They told us sunrise is going to be at 3:30. The sun set, I guess, around midnight, but we didn't see that part. I'm going to try to take more shots. This is the view from our balcony at the Wedgwood Inn. We're on the ground floor, so I don't see much. Just wanted to show you how bright it is at 4:30 in the morning. And I am the only one out here, so don't ask me why I'm up.
About explore this vessel and find a place that you're comfortable. We'll come back and explain some of this to you again in a little bit, tell you about our trip on down the river.
This is on the Discovery. We're going to take a riverboat on the Chana River. And this is just the view of the dock. It's supposed to be an old mining type town. It's a beautiful day, about 65 degrees. Going to get to be about 70. Beautifully sunny, blue sky. And I hear it's pretty lousy in Connecticut. Sorry guys, I don't feel sorry for you though.
Captain Jim and his brother Skip were two of the youngest licensed riverboat pilots in the country back in the 1960s. You can see we turn around rather smoothly. This boat, incidentally, is licensed one way. He'll drop rather quickly. What he's trying to do is get lined up just so, because he's got to land. You can see him slipping a little bit as he drops his altitude. You know, these pilots have a lot of courage and also a lot of knowledge. You have to be ready for almost anything. There's a wind shadow right in there, and so sometimes he'll be doing just fine and then suddenly slip a little bit. Okay, now he's coming in just touch down on the rough end of the runway, maybe bounce once or twice, and then glue it right to the, look at that. All three on the ground and beautifully done.
Wow.
Bill Johnson, first pilot, best in the business. Now we'll bring it around and maybe give us a wave here. Bill, thank you so much. Beautifully done. That's a magnificent thing to see first thing in the morning. Now this river gets 3.5 feet over that particular house. A linear mile of logs went into that home right there. 5,200 feet of logs of fiberglass or moss or anything. Those logs are done like a stone cutter would do stone. Every log is shaped to fit the one below it. Very tight, very exquisite, handcrafted piece of workmanship. Now, once it was all done, they let that house sit for an entire year so those big logs could settle. Once the logs settled, then they cut the doors and windows into it. That ensured that the windows would not crack nor the doors jam once the home was completed. Magnificent example of log cabin architecture. Now, once again, folks, we're going to solicit your cooperation since beaver is the largest growth in the state of Alaska, in North America, in fact. Very prized for its fine fur, and the Athabascan Indian people prized for the delicious meat as well. They're a remarkable animal. They survive here year-round. They raise on the river a little ways. We'll have him doing a dog sled demonstration for us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce four-time winner of the Iditarod Sled Dog Race, Susan Butcher.
Good morning.
All right, Susan, what a great day.
Well, it is a gorgeous day. I don't know if you can see it, but the pups were all in for a little swim this morning.
And we caught them just as we came around the bend. That was just delightful.
Yeah, well, it's a hot day for them, and they like to go for a swim. We had some of the adult dogs out swimming in the lake behind me also. They enjoyed that.
So that's part of your training regimen in the summer when it's too hot to run.
Well, it is. We like to get them out pulling a four-wheeled cart. We can only go about 5 miles, even on the cool nights, and then we have to go between midnight and 4 in the morning to catch that coolest part of the day. But on a day like this, it's just too hot even for that. And so we take them swimming, or we just take them loose running in the woods when I go out jogging or bike riding.
Well, I guess they're year-round athletes, unlike anybody else. They have to stay fit.
That's right.
Who are some of your friends there on the shore, the little guys?
Well, I'll start with Elaine. She's my current leader, the white-black dog, and she has been for the last 5 years. And she won the 1990 Iditarod for me. She did that in record time. And she's also won many, many other 300 and 500-mile races. And I always run 2 dogs up in front, what we call a double lead. We run 2 dogs so that they have companionship, and also I'm giving them commands all day long, and that makes it a high-pressure position. There's a lot of things to be thinking about, and if you have 2 up there, they can share the load. And her partner in all of her victories was a dog named Sluggo. Finally, this summer, I bred her to Sluggo. We got these 7 puppies, and we're very excited about them, hoping that we're going to have some future champion lead dogs out of this group. And although I try not to play favorites, I do have a favorite now. I'm not sure if she's running around in the woods, but when I take them on the walks in the woods, she's the one running out in front. Over a month ago, she learned her name. She's very smart. Well, there she is, coming over to visit old Granite now. So we think that she has a very good chance of being a lead dog. And then the other dog I have here is my oldest dog of the kennel. He's 16 years old. This is Granite. And he was my main leader for 8 years. Of course, he's long retired now. And he won the 1986 and 87 Iditarods for me. And he did both of those in record time. And he won countless other races for me. But while he was training for the 1988 racing season, he became very seriously ill. And I had to rush him down to Anchorage to a veterinary hospital to try and save his life. And of course he lived. We set up a cot next to his kennel so I could sleep with him there day and night, petting him and willing him to live. And after 2 weeks, the veterinarians told me that I could take him home, but that he would never be able to run again. That he had permanent damage to his heart and liver and kidneys. So we went back up to our homestead in Eureka, and we thought we'd just make him into a pet dog. But Granite saw things very differently from the veterinarians. He was determined to get back on the team. And every time I'd take the other dogs out on a run, he would cry and howl, wishing that he could go out with them. And what the veterinarians didn't understand is that he had grown to be a magnificent canine athlete who loved to run and race. And all the dogs love running and racing. And they understand when they have won, and they have as much pride as any human athlete. And when Granite's test results started showing improvements that the veterinarians were astounded at. And they decided that he could start running with the puppies on little 2-mile runs. And he soon advanced to running with the yearlings on 10-mile runs. But at this time of year, late November, I was going up to 50 miles in a single run with the main racing dogs. But by January, Granite was once again running with the main team, and the veterinarians okayed him for a 200-mile race, and he towed that young team to a record-setting victory. And then 1.5 months later, he went on to do the impossible. He led me once again to victory in the Iditarod by pulling me through a blinding snowstorm that stopped all of my competitors. So we finished 14 hours in front of the second place musher who couldn't make it through that storm. And that made Granite the only lead dog to ever win 3 consecutive Iditarods.
How about that, folks? That's a remarkable athletic comeback. He really is one of the legends here in Alaska. What happens now with the retirees, Susan, in the kennel?
Well, all the dogs that we raise and that race with us, retire with us. Right now we have 28 retirees, and of course they're important to us in many ways. First off, they're our old friends that help us keep the couch warm, but they also do help train the puppies. Randall will be going out in the woods with these guys, teaching them at this stage, but some of the younger retired dogs will be the leaders out in front of them as soon as we harness break them. These guys are really almost close to 3 months now, so in just another 2 months, we're going to have them in harness for their first time, and they'll be retirees that are with them at every stage of their life, helping them to develop as great racers themselves.
Well, in a nutshell, Susan, what's your racing plans for the coming year?
Well, Tekla, my 5-week-old new daughter, she's in the cabin, I guess, with her dad right now, but she's going to dictate the pace of the racing season, but I'd like to run in some 300- and 400-mile races next year, and David would like to get in the 1,000-mile Yukon Quest.
That'll be exciting. We'll watch the papers as well. I got to ask you one last question. We pull out, of course, you've been to the top of Mount McKinley, 4-time winner of the Iditarod. You've run the Iditarod 17 years in a row. Met presidents, talk show hosts. What more? And then you're now a mother. Stack it all up for me.
Well, motherhood is right up at the top. I mean, I'm enjoying every minute of it, as is David. We've got 17 rolls of film of her and 3 video camera cassettes, so we're just like the typical first parents.
That's delightful. Susan Butcher, thank you so much. Champion of the youth Iditarod, of course, your husband, Dave Monson, champion of the Yukon Quest. There's that grand old statesman of the dog mushing world right there, Granite. Thank you again, Susan. Now, we may actually have to move somebody to the right-hand side of the boat because we tilt the boat so far over, we may have put the side of the boat into the mud. Sled dog, he's a little border collie trained to herd. He's a family pet as well as a friend to all the sled dogs. And in a moment, you'll see as the waves start to pick up, he'll work at getting those waves all into one place. He kind of herds them back into the water for us as the river's deep enough to want. Watch this. Get back in there, you. Silt and the snags and the trees settle down over there. Over on the right, the cut bank. Cut bank is being eaten away by the river as it moves in that direction at a rate of 50 feet per year or more. And you can see that cut in right there. That's permafrost with compacted glacial flour on it. And that is all permanently frozen. Keep an eye on the dogs and watch. They know when it's about ready to take off, and they'll kind of dig in and you get an idea of how eager they are to go. Sometimes the dogs really don't know anything but full speed, especially when they're fresh and just getting going. Now you see some of the things that Kim is doing. One is she runs around the corner, sometimes helping pull the sled around so it doesn't get hooked like on obstructions, trees, or in this case, those bales of hay. She'll sometimes pull the sled up on one runner. That reduces the friction, and she can maintain that balance with a 500-ton freight load of dog food and emergency supplies. I think that's another way to help the dogs out. They also push up the hill. You can see her riding the brake a little bit there. This is a real warm day. These dogs are used to working when it's about 100 degrees colder than it is today. Watch her give the right-hand command just up here in the road to the kennel. Beautifully done. That's Kim. Kim, senior handler at Trail Break.
We're at an Alaskan Indian village, the Appalachian Indians, and Davin, the next time Mom and Dad tell you to mow the lawn, don't complain. They could, if you lived here, tell you to go mow the roof. This is actually grass growing on the roof. They planted sod on top of birch so that it was insulated and helped the rain run off. So don't complain, Dav.
But you know, when I went,
The pipeline is 800 miles long. It'll travel above ground and below ground. If you look down there, it goes down into the ground. And sometimes the pipeline comes above ground. When we were traveling up here, I was trying to explain what permafrost is so that I could also explain some reasons why the engineering of the pipeline was such a challenge. And it's dealing with the environmental conditions and the weather conditions, the ground conditions, the permafrost. So when they could go underground, they did. But whenever there was permafrost, like right here at this vertical support member, they've had to build these vertical support members. Up there is fins. Inside this VSM is anhydrous ammonia, and that'll cool up to 32 degrees. And what they're trying to be careful of is that the ground would never thaw and become unstable. And also, the pipeline itself is insulated. If you were thinking of like a ballpoint pen and you were taking it apart, you take out the plastic outside, which is what you see here would be this galvanized steel. And inside is the ballpoint pen with the ink. That's where the pipeline's at, just like that ballpoint pen. It's 48 inches in diameter, and that's where the actual oil is. And then it's insulated.
Okay, this is John, Panning for Gold. Mac, this is for you. This is easy. Even I'm going to get a chance to do it. No danger that I'm going to hurt my back or anything. John's just put the stuff into the thing. Now he's going to get water.
I waited on it last time we missed the boat. So
He's going to get some water. And now he's going to do what they told us to do. This is the view off of our balcony at Kenai Peninsula in Alaska. We're on, I guess we're in 10 cabins. Seems to be pretty high. So our view shows the mountain, which I'm trying to show you now. It's a beautiful day here. Sunny, maybe around 60. where we're going this afternoon, they said it could be cloudy and 50. So it varies. We're going to be on the other side of the mountain. This is what we get to look at. I don't know what day it is. I think it's the 16th. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Sun's been up forever. This is the spa. We're right next to the spa. We haven't gone in there though. We don't get a lot of time. This is John coming out of our cabin, taking pictures. I'll take some interior shots, but I don't know how to do it with this camera. John's waving at you. He won't talk.
Nothing to say.
It's only the most beautiful place in the world, and he has nothing to say.
This is not the most beautiful place in the world, but it's nice. Very nice.
I went to breakfast. John didn't. Gonna take some pictures from the lodge part because you get to see the river and more mountains. And that is snow on the mountains. We saw glaciers yesterday, but it was too rainy and drizzly to take pictures of them. I haven't taken camcorder shots in a few days because we've been really busy and it hasn't been appropriate to take the camera along. And then the weather being drizzly, I just didn't feel like taking pictures. Well, this is it until I go down to the cabin, to the lodge. I'll take some more pictures. And I'll try to remember the name of the river. River is kind of a sea green, right, John? From the Crayola box?
Yeah.
Kind of the color of sea green that you find in the Crayola box. Very clear. We took a trip down there yesterday.
It's the Kenai River.
It's the Kenai River. We actually saw rainbow trout jump up out of the river, at least I did. We saw moose. We saw bald eagles. And birds that I guess are native to this area. I'd never heard of them before. This is taken from the back of the lodge where we have dinner and the bar. This is the Kenai River. Couldn't see this from our room. That's why I'm taking it from the lodge. But this is the mountain that I took a picture of from our cabin. As you can tell now, it's only a couple hours, maybe I think it's only an hour later. Starting to cloud over. Clouds are coming over from the mountain. They said this is very typical. Their days will go like this. They'll start off sunny and then they'll turn cloudy. You see a teepee over here in the distance. I think it's just there for the tourists. Supposedly someone lives there, but our general consensus is that it's a tourist thing to make people think they're seeing some kind of an Alaskan native or Eskimo or whatever. Further on down there's a cabin. This is actually someone's home. Not quite sure where it is here. I think I'm too high on the... Well, if I ever find it, there is a cabin over here. And someone does live in the cabin. But this is just the general view from the back of the lodge. The mountains. You see those dark clouds starting to come in over that mountain. Cabin that is across the way from the lodge. Really looks beautiful. We're on the other side of the river, so we can't really tell. But you can see here, that stuff you see flying by is off of a cottonwood tree. Some kids here thought it was snow, but they've never seen snow before, so they really didn't know. And the river, that's the river we went on yesterday for a river float where we saw the eagles and stuff like that. This is the Kenai River, just from a different direction. Still at the lodge. I don't know which way is north or south. But you can always see these mountains in the background. We're in these mountains. One of them is the Kenai Mountain Range, and the other one is the Chugach Mountain Range. But I really don't know which ones are which anymore. It's pretty clear when you're on the motor coaches, you're traveling, because they keep telling you, and there's signposts. But once you get in the middle of them, I really don't know. These may all be the Kenai Mountains, but that's the river. It's pretty full right now. There's a lot of glacier silt in it, a lot of runoff from the glacier, so it's getting higher every day. General shots of the scenery, and just let the beauty talk for itself at this point.
Why they display like that? There he goes. Maybe he's going to tail. No. This is a really lazy whale. Absolutely refuses going tail. There you go.
They moved. They did.
See the saddle pack just behind the dorsal.
Again, the white birds on the rocks right ahead of us. The black-legged kittiwakes. Notice how every place there's a knot
sea lions.
red. In the pillow of basalt, there's a bird. Every place there's a bird, there's a nest.
That's a good looking sea lion.
This is not a rookery for these sea lions. This is just to haul out. They do most of their hunting at night. Oh, they
Now
can
he's
come
tired
out,
from posing.
lay around on the rocks and grumble at one another and catch a few rays during the daytime.
Now some birds here.
As I said, these are just youngsters. An adult Steller sea lion bull can reach a length of 13 feet, be up to 2,400 pounds. Female's quite a bit smaller, about 7 feet, 700 pounds.
altar, but to nurse on or to browse on while they're nursing. Also, they want to be fairly low down. They like.
Yeah, I noticed. This is a view of the seating area at Kenai Lodge. Kenai Lodge. Has a sofa. I'm shooting towards the French doors, so I'm not sure how this is truly going to come out. Whoops, that was me. I just tripped over a suitcase. That's our fireplace. I successfully built the fire the second night. First night I did a pretty lousy job. This is taken from the deck. Maybe a better view. Again, you can see a sofa. It's really nice, all wood, real wood paneling, skylights, cathedral ceilings. The desk where I wrote all those postcards out. Table where we're just getting ready to have coffee today. The view from the opposite corner. Again, there's the fireplace. Just give you an idea. Really nice. All real wood. I don't know what kind. The doors leading to the deck. Right now we have them open. Looking in this way, on the other side of that half wall of the bedroom, nothing really special about that though. Saturday, and you can see the weather is just absolutely tremendous. I'm taking these shots off the deck. Just give you an idea how beautiful this place is. This is the view we have. It's really bright. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Sun's probably been up since 3. So this would be, I can't begin to figure out when the tough sun is around here. I just think it's all day long. If you tend to get sunburned, you probably just shouldn't be out here. This is probably the last view I'm going to give you. Because now we're moving on. Going to the cruise ship, so the next ones you might see might be our cabin, depending on when I get around to taking those. This is College Fjord in Prince William Sound. What you see going by here are ice flows. There are break-offs from the glacier. Let's see if I can get a little shot here. These are floating right by our cabin. I'm standing out on the balcony, and they come pretty close to the ship. The ship just moves them along their way. Some of them are big, some of them they're all pretty big compared to what things I've seen. And you can see them floating all on the water here. Up ahead at the, I'm not sure, I think it's the front of the ship. You see the glacier coming into view. I don't know what particular glacier that is. I'll have to find out the name. They have a running commentary going on the TV, so I'll have to tune it in and find out what it is. When we get a little closer, I guess we'll hear some of the calving going on, because that one does empty into the Prince William Sound. Again, it's an absolutely beautiful day here. I just heard that it's very unusual to get a sunny, kind of warm day in Prince William Sound. Here they measure their annual precipitation in feet, not in inches. So according to the cruise director, Janet, this is certainly a sight to behold. It seems the closer we get to the glacier, the bigger these ice chunks seem to be. They make a lot of noise when they float by, too. I thought for a minute it was some kind of an animal or something, but I guess it's just the ice and the water lapping against each other. We're getting closer to this glacier. I'll zoom in a little here to give you a little faster view. However, it's 8:30 here, and our stateroom breakfast has just arrived. We've decided to dine in our room today in order to take advantage of the view. So I'm going to go bring my breakfast out to the balcony and enjoy the sights. Here is the wake of the boat hitting these ice chunks. And the ice chunks are like rocks. They don't move, but the water just bounces off of them.
As we approach the Marjorie and Grand Pacific glaciers, some of you may notice that there is a dramatic difference between the two. Kiwi go. Can't just activity and go over for an easy meal. This is what brings them by the thousands here to the cliff face beside the Marjorie Glacier. As we approach the face of the Marjorie Glacier, we're going to be slowing down and we're going to be sitting about 1,200 feet, or about a quarter of a mile from the face of that glacier. And during this time, you won't hear my voice in the PA system. Julie and I have closed down the information desk and we'll reopen that at lunch. We want you to enjoy the sights and the sounds without being disturbed. We think the beauty of Glacier Bay speaks for itself. Just some fun facts about the glaciers as you sit at the face of Marjorie. You're looking at about 250 feet of ice above the surface of the water. But beneath the surface of the water, what you don't see and what you won't see is another 400 feet of ice. So just at the face.
I hope one of these ice chunks falls off soon. This looks like a still shot.
Get in here?
No, fine.
I know it. I got 3 of them hanging off of me. Someone's going to think I set this up on a tripod and never moved because nothing's happening.
Yeah, double big cracks.
Nudge.
Nice down there.
I heard it. Oh, there it is. It slid. It was like a rock slide. Yeah. What if we go out there with an ice pick and just poke a little? Send a little boat over there.
I don't know how to stage this first.
Look at that.
Right.
It's unbelievable.
sitting on the fish floes out there.
Yeah.
Near the shore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see them.
They look so small.
They are. Like they're sitting on huge rocks.
Ice.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Quite a few.
Oh, I see them now, yeah.
They're just gathered there.
Must be a good food source then.
Well, they're waiting for some captain to pick up the remains of a starved fish.
Yeah, so are we. Come on. We're waiting for calving. This is huge, this glacier.
Just that one's 250 feet.
Yeah, 250 feet. This is the bigger one or that other one? That one we can't see, the one that's
This
dead.
one is, I believe, higher.
Higher,
But
and
this
the other
one-
one's wider,
Wider and it's deeper.
deeper.
It's amazing. All the crevices.
Yeah, look at the crevice. Yeah, it looks like gems.
Boy, it looks like
You know how you see like gems in the field?
Another world. And you got that bluish tint cloud.
Yeah, you do.
And you see, there's one of the starboards.
Gets closer.
This must
Good.
be
Go
one
bump
like
the
George.
glacier. Bump it. Make it work.
I think if it bumped the glacier, we would see nothing happened to the glacier.
And
The ship would
we'd
split in half.
have to start throwing life
Exactly.
buoys overboard.
Huh?
I can't back up enough now. Well, I'm going to put this up. Oh, I think I was just recording the floor.
Just as good as a thumb.
I've taken lens cap shots too, so I'm better at that though. But I think I just had it on.
And we moved 100 feet.
Yeah, it's a whole new perspective because now that other end is popped up.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and there's a real dirty glacier over there. I'm not even pointing this thing.
You can start seeing some of the blue in it. Way up on the other end, there's quite a blue pocket.
Yeah.
Hey, they got a polar bear cave there too.
Oh, look at that.
Huh?
Yeah, look at it does. It looks like a polar bear
Yeah.
cave. Oh wow, let me see if I can find
They
it.
raise them big here.
Oh, look at that. It does, doesn't
That's the employee entrance.
it? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I guess I should be taking close-ups here and showing these people all the markings of the glacier. Would be nice.
Look at the sun.
I know. Oh, there's a definitive. Oh, that's gonna make somebody sick.
What?
I just zoomed in to get the silt line. Oh, that's gonna make somebody really sick. Wow, that's so defined. Look at that.
God, there's a good chunk there. Looks like it's laying right
Did I
out
miss a
over
good
it.
chunk? Don't tell
Which
me.
one is that one to the right of it's got a key down.
You're right, I would have. Okay, we're zooming in here to take some shots of the sides of the glacier.
There we go.
This is, oh, there we
What
go.
was it? I heard it. Something cracked. No. Maybe the big one is
Are
cracked.
they going to tell us what that cave is?
No, remember they said they weren't going to do any more commentary.
No.
They're going to lunch. Interesting cave.
We're supposed to be at lunch now.
Oh, we're supposed to go to lunch? Yeah, right.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, and I was just at that cave.
There.
I left. Okay, because I left the cave.
It's noisier than the rest visual.
I'm showing some of the tops here. Try to give people an idea how rocky this all is.
There's a
Oh,
shot.
there we go.
Whoa!
So much for that cave.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Watch it on TV, they happen all the time.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Pete.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, that was good. I think I got some of that. I was up on top, but
If you don't, just go by the video and cut it into your tape.
yeah, you
Slice
got
it
it.
Yeah. There goes some more. No, it's inside its cave, and that's why.
Oh, that's why we can't see it. It's inside the cave?
That's what it was doing.
Well, that looks like the active little spot, doesn't it?
A lot of cracks in there.
one to the right of that should fall. There's nothing holding it up.
Yeah, you're right.
Some likely
It's kind of laying right out over it.
Not over here though. This one looks like almost like a cliff.
The bird.
This looks like a
But all
cliff.
along this stretch,
Yeah, this does look like it.
good prospects.
A little more going inside.
Likely candidate here.
A little bit up on the right of it.
There
we go.
Whoa! Whoa!
I knew something was going to happen.
Whoa!
Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did catch that.
That one was great.
Look at inside the cave. It's still going.
How nice.
Yeah, I did get that, I think.
All right.
I think I was on a far zoom, but I got it. I don't want to concentrate on one spot because then I'm going to miss the... Wow, that was a big
I
one.
think that's where you're going to find.
Look at the seagulls.
There's some more coming
There's
down.
more, there's more.
I think that's going to be the active part today. That big one on
Those
the
birds
right-hand
did swoop
side.
in, John. Look at them all. Look at that big crack. Why doesn't that just, like, you know, give out? Look at them. Yeah, they're just like vultures now. There goes more. Oh, it's inside. That is a likely target. Nice of it to wait till we got alongside it, wasn't it?
The birds can figure this out. They still want to love the fish, still close to the fish.
Yeah. Look at that blue. Look at that blue patch right up there.
I guess they've done it again.
See that real blue patch?
Up on the
Looks
left
like
there.
two peaks.
Yeah,
There
there's
goes one.
You said you wouldn't get any over
Wow. Listen to that.
here.
Wow.
That was pretty high up.
Wow.
Got
Oh,
another
I
one.
hear
We got
more.
another one coming somewhere.
Yeah, you can hear it now.
Right on the left of the cave there. It was coming.
Yeah, it could be echoes, huh?
It does, don't it?
That big crack? Think it's getting bigger?
It looks like it. Maybe
This
it's
one
as we
right
get closer.
That's quite a crevasse.
That sure is, isn't it? That's really big. I didn't think that was going to do anything, and it gave out because the sun's shining right on it now.
The cave looks neat.
Head on
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah,
if
so do I.
That one, if that one
But
falls,
still, I
it's
don't
probably
wanna-
way down inside that cave.
That blue, you know, I'm going to go take that blue and watch. I'm going to lose. I lost it now to sunset. Look at all the birds.
Oh,
Uh-oh, you hear it.
over on the left of that blue. It was
Oh, it fell from up there.
just a little, couple little chunks.
Back away from
Well, he's going to stop now.
this. Oh, nice going, Captain. We appreciate this.
Hey, we paid him enough.
We actually got to talk to the captain last night at the cocktail
Oh,
party.
we didn't go.
Oh, we chatted for like 5 minutes. We were trying to go to dinner and he wouldn't let us go. Oh, you hear the noise. Do me a favor, John, too. Take a shot with my camera.
You hear it
When we get in
crack.
front. It's just,
You know it?
it's all set. All you do is take it.
You don't know just where it's coming from, is the problem. So where to look.
It's on wide.
That's what you want?
Well, take one wide and take one in. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference in this case. You just push that gray button on the front. I hear one.
Inside.
much
See
it is.
that big finger over there on the right-hand side of the
Oh, I
cave
just want the
coming
whole
down.
face to fall in.
Yeah,
I'm not
see, it's
fussy.
sticking right
Yeah.
up, laying right over the.
Yeah, but it went down into the... Oh, that one
Yeah,
over
the
there.
front one.
Which
Oh,
one?
okay.
Oh, I see, the one that's just protruding.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
sitting there.
Why doesn't that fall over? You know, you can hear them. They must be falling in the back. Oops. I think I just took some water shots.
The old lights are starting to shine through on the right-hand side. A lot of blue coming up over there now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, you can really see the blue coming up.
But that one you spotted up there in the middle, that is pure.
Isn't that pure blue?
Here we go.
The sun must really, oh, there's a little one over there. The sun must really be having an effect now. God, this is a perfect shot of what of that cave.
There goes Noah. Oh, that jumped up
Wow.
nice. Look at that.
Something up his back.
There's some in the cave.
Yeah? That's some cave.
I can see way back in that.
Yes. Goes way back.
To me, if this much breaks off every day, it ain't gonna be a glacier much longer.
Well, it's moving down. Well, it keeps working down.
Yeah, keeps
Just like
working its
pushing
way.
dirt over the edge of a table.
Back up again, I suppose.
Huh?
Freezes back up again.
Well, it's freezing on the upper end, keep working down.
You really can see the blue come out now. Oh,
Ooh,
it's on the other
that
side.
was a big one.
You sure?
Down there on the left.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one. Oh, well, can't get them all.
That wasn't much splash.
The little
Something's
cave.
working here somewhere.
Would you get that, John?
That thing must be getting.
The birds are smart enough to stay out of the cave.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Right. They stay out. Look at all the silt in the water.
Oh, it's terrible.
Wow.
The rivers up north were just like that.
Yeah, we saw a lot. They look like mud.
And they tell you the fish survive in it. I don't know how, because it's so fine.
Yeah.
It goes right through the gill. Usually muddy water take their lives.
There goes Mom.
Didn't fall for it.
No, it didn't.
Very happy that she was a bit.
I'm just pointing the camera at this point because I refuse to look at this with the viewfinder. I think I'm actually catching some of those. I'm pointing at the cave.
Gulls.
So.
I believe they are. These are seafood. No, the
Got
puffins
2 or 3 big chunks hanging, just hanging up there.
Yeah, amazing, huh?
One directly in front of us there on that right peak. It looks like it
it's
lay
huge.
right over the top.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Well, that'd be a great one to fall in.
What's that?
It's one that looks like it's hanging right over the edge here.
Oh, right at us?
Yeah, right at us. That one fell in. Wow.
Put it in order?
That would be
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
yeah, let's put it in order.
We've all voted. You're next.
Especially right now, right in front of you. Look at the blue.
I think it's prettier this way with the light shining through and if it was shining directly on the face of it.
Yeah, I think we'll really pick up the blue this way. Plus, we're lucky. I don't know how the captain's even getting this boat to go forward. It's going so slow.
You can see the sediment.
Oh, look at the line.
Must be fairly forward. Yeah, you can see the where the silt ends.
Yeah, we're gonna have to edit out part of this cave. I keep taking this cave. Wow, that must have been back there. Hear him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ladies coffee, ladies chocolate.
What a third hand.
Yeah, I know it. I wouldn't mind some hot cocoa now if I had someone to serve it to me. Hold it while I drank.
Well, you might be able to get a straw.
Yeah, right. Where's my little cup holder for the railing here?
Right.
Well, a cup of cocoa would be nice about now.
But it's really
No,
not
it's
all that
warm.
cold.
It's warmed up. I don't need my. I mean, I'm not complaining about no gloves.
It's a shot actually with the mountain in the back.
Yeah, I think I'll pan back here. I guess I should do some commentary. Do we know the name of this glacier? Is this the Grand Glacier? No, that's the one. The black one. What was the name of it?
Pacific.
Oh, and the joint one, Pacific. Oh, we all listened, didn't we?
Sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you're smart. You brought your map. We left the map behind.
I won't tell you.
Thanks a lot. Come on, you're from Connecticut. You have to tell me. Where is it? Oh, it was down there. Wow, way down. Yeah, the one I say isn't going to do anything is
Melbourne? Where's the Great Pacific one?
Here, Grand Pacific. Here it is, Grand Pacific and Melbourne. So we're looking at the Grand Pacific. The black one
was the Grand Pacific.
And no, that one is
There's
There's two of them.
Yeah, where are we?
This is
How about the Marjorie?
Yeah.
Oh, Marjorie.
That
This is the Marjorie.
That sounds good.
No, that's right. This is the Marjorie. I remember them saying that now. Oops.
I remember the black one.
That is a nice shot to have the mountain in the background, the glacier.
Blue is coming.
Okay, you've been quiet now.
Yeah, it has. Well, no, it just released one down there. We missed it. We missed it. I should have taken those two blue spires before. They were real blue. Alright guys, come on, I'm wasting film here looking at a bunch of white walls.
One's cracking.
You can hear it, yeah. Where's it going?
Internal.
Yeah, it's all internal cracking. Oh, this is a beautiful shot with this big mountain in the background. How did I miss that? Wow.
That's what I meant.
Oh, I was taking the other mountain.
No, in between.
Yeah. Oh, that is nice. I think it's too shady. How shady it is compared to that edge. Oh, there's another one. It's from the other side.
If everybody turned around and looked the other way, we sure would have a good one.
Yeah, you're right. If I put this camera now, that'll guarantee a good one. Because I want to take another shot. I can just see it now. Oh, a little bit in the cave.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there goes one.
You snap it?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, you only got the water if you did.
Oh.
As you go.
There goes.
There goes little ones. That cave is the hot spot.
There we go. There goes one.
Yeah.
More. We want more.
I heard it crack.
Love this period.
Yeah.
Not too many demands.
Yeah, you're right. They can relax for a while.
Yeah. That glacier, that black one, looks like it's on Earth rather than ice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think it's landing some in the water and some on land.
Even something the glacier passed over. Yeah, I think it is. I think the very left is what was Earth. And it's hard to tell where the glacier actually went. It's so dark.
Oh, yeah, I have a photo op. I'm going to pan over here. This is Barbara. Look this way, Barbara. This is our table mate. Melissa's our husband, Pete. There we go. Now you know who we are having dinner with.
The camera didn't break?
No, not this time. Are you sure we didn't have a big cabin while I was panning away, though?
You missed it.
I missed it.
I hear it.
Oh, got
Up back.
up and
Rolling
back.
thunder.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. But you see right through
Gigantic icebergs. Probably from the Arctic. Massive things.
Man, they are
We
huge.
got nothing to worry about here. Unless the ship's band starts to play Near My God to me.
I think if like the whole face of this fell off, we'd make a quick retreat. Wonder how big a chunk has to fall to scare him. Oh, I think the wind's blowing off that iceberg right onto us. Yeah, you hear a lot of crunches. Ooh, that sounds like a thunder boom. Little bit
Look, you're missing.
little bit at the cave still.
Look what you've been missing. I want to go to that one. I don't think Linda's going to
No. No, she's
go. I
not.
want to peek way out. I want to get shots of Emperor penguins in the flesh. Peek way out there. Oh, hang on. Oh,
Long-
that's incredible. Hey, so what if it's 20 below zero?
Did. I told
What
you.
missed?
I did miss it.
He's in trouble.
I was going to stop
There goes
it.
another one.
I was going to stop and take a picture of the mountain. A few times I put this thing on pause.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a big one there.
it's falling.
Yeah. They look like they're laying right out over there.
That's an active little spot.
They're falling in the shadow too.
Yeah, now we're
Probably in 2 weeks that cave won't even be there.
and now we're taking right into the sun, no
There you
less.
go. There you go.
Whoa! Oh, 2 weeks. Oh, wow!
That was true.
Oh, wow!
So much for the cave.
Yeah, so much for the cave.
What cave?
What cave?
Okay.
Oh.
Gee, too bad we weren't across
Before and
it.
after
Oh.
pictures.
Who said that cave wouldn't be there in 2 weeks?
All right, I meant 2 minutes.
Wow!
Wow.
Wow! I got that too.
That was a good
Oh,
one.
that, yeah, well, I
Too bad
think,
we weren't directly in front of it
Those
when it
chunks
happened.
now
hey, we
float
got to
off.
see it, didn't we?
Right.
If there was a hermit living in the
There's some more coming.
Yeah, it's still
He's not a hermit
going.
anymore.
Good chance for the big, yeah, good chance for big ones to come.
That was huge.
Now you got a picture after the cave.
Yeah, right.
Is that film on you?
No, I don't, but you can take them with my camera. I just don't have the flexibility of yours.
So I'm up to 22.
Oh, wow.
There's a great big arch. Like it, yes, there's a great big arch.
You just go down the stairs
At
again.
the top and then an arch.
Okay.
Because we're not really going to see the other glacier for a little while.
No, we have a little while to go yet.
One over there.
Really? Okay.
Oh, and we'll give it back to you. Yeah.
That'd be great.
That was not pretty.
I think I was going to take quite this
Yeah.
way.
This one here was.
Here, John, I need you to take a picture of the no cave now, okay? Thanks.
The no cave.
The no cave, yeah, I have a picture of the cave, now I need the no cave.
And a no cave.
Yep. That's amazing, the cave is gone.
You're up to 20 also.
Yeah, I got 36 in there.
Oh, right. You want it back?
Yep, sure, I'll hold it. You don't have to hold it. Oh, I'm glad I got that big cave in. Yeah, we now know the meaning of cave in, cave gone.
Are you able to pick up the birds with your?
The sound?
No, with your video that are flying over top of it.
They're
now.
there. Whether what they're going to look like in the video, I don't
Just a
know.
matter of time.
I borrowed this camera, so I'm not. Oh, on the other side. Yeah.
Inside the cave.
Inside the. Can we call it a cave? How about an
Now
inlet?
it's becoming an inlet.
Yeah, it's an inlet. Ooh.
Or a cove.
Whoa, hear that one.
That was inside.
I think they're telling us today, she said, now that the sun's out, this is a rare occurrence in this bay. Usually it's gray and cloudy and cold in here. Oh, there goes more. Whoa!
By the time we leave, you won't know there was a cave there.
Oh. Oh my goodness, it's gonna keep going.
The hot spot.
Yeah, that is the hot
Big
spot.
chunk up on top.
That's gotta go, don't you think?
Yes, that's going to go before we leave.
Yeah.
You can see it just hanging there. It's
It
ready
is
to
just
drop.
hanging there.
That's right, last night they built it up. There's someone in the back,
That's
you
what
know,
the cave was all
detonating little explosives, you know.
Tourists are
This is
coming.
called true cynicism.
Get the cake, get the ice
Okay,
active.
let's see. It's,
Well, your inlet got bigger.
2:11.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a bay pretty
Yeah, I
soon.
think so.
Time we got it.
Oh, hurry up, the cruise ship is early, you know.
Sometimes they used to fire cannons into it to make it calm.
It's really
Years ago.
There's more around the corner there. Around the corner, that former cave.
Yeah, that former cave is right. Well, all those shots I took that looked like still photography with this thing, at least now proves something that a cave used to be there.
That's true.
For the longest time, there was nothing going on, just left it. How can that top be hanging on there?
The birds are having a heyday.
Yeah, they are. Look in the wall.
Well, he's turning us around now. I was wondering, I thought I was.
Yeah, we're going, he's got to turn us around.
Shifting.
Is it time to go to the other side?
Shots of the glacier.
We're not? Oh, we're turning this way?
Yeah, we're turning this way.
Oh, we're turning into this glacier. Is he going to miss it? Holy, you know?
So we don't go any closer to the other one.
That must be that John Hopkins?
Well, that's the one we're going to go up. To
Oh, right, we haven't gone up that one yet.
We have to go back down, I think, and then up.
Yeah, we went by it on the way here.
Yeah, because I think we're going to be on the other side in a minute.
With the right side of the ship, view of that.
I'm afraid to leave this cave. I think the rest of it's going to go, but...
We're not going to be able to see it.
Right.
He's turning pretty fast.
He sure is.
ship can actually turn.
It's a pretty tight circle,
It's a
isn't
pretty
it?
tight circle.
We went there and she said that
We were listening
when
to
he,
it on.
In our room. Because it's on the TV. They had it on the
the whole
TV.
thing was downstairs.
Yeah. They closed caption it and they film it into the rooms.
Yes, we did. I didn't know.
Yeah, you had a film, John.
I know. Okay.
Press it down a little to lock it. Focus.
Right, exactly. Thank you. That's in. Break off, slow down.
From the bottom,
It's churned up, right? There's a lot of good. Down. Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's spectacular. Probably not as amazing as it looks. It just looks actually majestic. It's not that very tough.
Big chunk.
Is that all part of it? That's right.
Yeah. Miles deep. This one here's 25. Fully automatic kick.
Side by side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just trying to find out what you missed.
Same pictures.
Oh, okay, you missed.
No.
All right, go ahead, good stuff. Taking everybody's picture. Okay, let's spin around, get a smile this way, gang.
Well, they go together.
There you go, okay.
Sure,
I go together as the ladies' room, so. This way, folks, give a big smile. There we go. Wonderful. Marvelous, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, I don't know how
I was going to say, you can take a picture, but if we want to block it, but...
Yeah, they got us on the other side.
I'll vote for that. Thank you.
Oh, no, here he's looking for something.
It's a nice day.
The background's the only good way they're going to know if they're different pictures, because I'm going to give them something similar every single day.
So you see right through that crack in there, the blue is back there.
That's something pretty.
I was all way up high. He's falling down the crack. Sun shining through there.
Where's Fort Ord? Well, at least most everybody got out and got fresh air today.
Yeah?
Well, you could say that. Huh? And the winds die, and the sun comes out. I mean, it's beautiful.
It's kind of weather we've been having the whole
Oh, yeah.
trip.
We've had sunshine almost the whole trip.
Dago drove Mount McKinley. We've seen it for 2 days.
We saw it. Yeah,
Good.
we saw it.
Yeah.
Are you going right now? I like to go to my room and put it in the camera there. So I don't look like
Oh, nice.
Birds and bigger pea size down there.
Amazon. It's what well, Laura wants to go to you weren't out there.
This is again, the view from our balcony. Juneau actually looks like the first city since we've left Anchorage. Another beautiful day. Sun is shining. Right now it's 8 o'clock and it's about 50 degrees. I don't know what that's going to end up to, but if the other days have been indications, it's probably going to get close to 70. This is like Cruise City Haven. That's a Royal Caribbean docked out there. We're here, and you won't be able to see, but right behind us is another cruise ship. I don't know what that one is. Probably a princess ship. They seem to run ports of call together. Today we're going to Mendenhall Glacier. I hope to get pictures up there. I've been kind of lax because it's like so much to see, and you don't want to watch it through a little viewfinder. I'm going to zoom in on this real tall building, one of the tallest ones we've seen since we left Anchorage. I don't know what it is, just, point of reference that this is a city and not just a fishing village. So hopefully, probably, the next shot you're going to see will be Mendenhall Glacier. Doesn't it?
Does grow and move down through the valley at a rate of about 2 feet per day. So if you feel vroom, that's about it. Actually, it moves real slow. You won't even be able to tell. Right behind me here is Suicide Ice Falls. That's kind of a nickname everyone gave to it, just because it's so steep and it's kind of scary looking. It's about 2,000 feet high. So if you hear a crack and a rumble, I get a good firm grip on the ground and take a look up and watch, because we've had 2 slides today so far.
Oh.
I saw one slide coming down as we were coming in.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it with the helicopters. I guess I missed one. Okay, this glacier is about 2 miles wide. Believe it or not, that mountain behind us is 2 miles away. That mountain is actually 5,200 feet. So that mountain is a mile high. So it doesn't really look like it though, but we're standing in just a huge wide open area. Just massive. It's kind of hard to fathom how big everything really is. Let's see. Oh, the ice we're standing on. We're on about 300 to 800 feet of ice. So you can tell your friends that you stood on a huge, huge ice cube. This is probably one of the world's largest ice cubes, or glaciers. There are 39 glaciers that are all fortified by the Juneau ice field back here. The Juneau ice field, to give you an idea of the depth of it, is about as high as Mount McGinnis, that large mountain behind us. It's about a mile thick. So please be careful while we're walking around in this area. Some of these cracks get up to about 200 feet deep. So make sure, if you're using a video camera today or you're using a camera, make sure you know where you're going. I don't want to see anyone pull any of this stuff on me, all right? You know, I'll get you in there. Just let me back up a little bit more.
Bye-bye.
Yep, and if someone's taking your picture and they're going, go back just a little bit more, you probably want to turn around and look where you're going. Right now we have a couple of the guys that are busy at work cutting out some new spots for the helicopters to land. So, well, I don't know, we're pretty excited today. This is our first day up on this area this year. The snow's just melted and we can see where all the cracks are. If you do come across a chunk of snow, please do not step on it. That means that there's a large hole underneath it, and that's why it has not melted. We do have a lot of what are called moulins. They're large holes that go down in the glacier and they're filled with water. Some of them just kind of suck water straight down, and if you fell in one of those, you might go down there pretty far and we might not be able to get you. So I'd like everyone just to be real safe. We haven't had anyone get hurt this year. We've had a great year, and feel free and ask all the questions you like. I can answer most of them. I'll try to anyway.
We flew over Green Lake.
Yes.
How come that doesn't freeze?
The lake right down here?
Yeah.
That is Mendenhall Lake. That lake actually does freeze over during the winter. And right now we're in the middle of our summer, so the glacier, this is the time that it melts the most. During the winter we'll have about 100 feet. Now that snow just keeps accumulating. While there's a tremendous weight bearing down on there. And it gets higher and higher and higher until the ice is so thick and so heavy, the river coming off the ice field.
And you have to wait for the melt in order to land. Is that just...
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's too smooth before it starts to melt to land. Is that...
Yeah, some of these mountains around here.
Oh, wow.
And the only place where they can land is a nice flat area, which is on the ice field usually. So they drop us off kind of up at the top of one of these little mountains, and we just ski on down.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, very small.
Yeah, it's kind of a dangerous deal there, but oh well, someone's got to do it, you know.
Oh, awesome.
What's the temperature at?
Greg, official temperature?
65.
Woo!
Oh, boy.
65 degrees. Now, if we do get a gust of wind, that'll probably chill it down a little bit. At our other site, the wind howls through so hard that when you step off the helicopter, it just about blows you over. There you go. That was pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? Yeah, this whole area is just beautiful today. I'm telling you, you folks brought some good weather with you. Yeah, we've seen a couple of... Pardon me? I'm telling you, you can't beat today. I mean, you just never know in Alaska. Either it's just raining and drizzling for a few days, and everyone gets outside that lives here on a day like today. Then it starts raining, everyone goes back in the house again, and you don't see people for a while. We do have a variety of wildlife here. We have a lot of mountain goats. We have a lot of bears. We have a lot of eagles.
And a couple of baby eagles.
Down there.
It looks pretty deep.
I like the blueness. That's what I wanted to capture.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Sure is, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's hard to judge how deep that is. It could be anywhere from 4 feet to 10 feet. You know?
Yeah, who knows?
But I love that blue. It's just incredible.
Hey, I don't know if that's going to come out on this. I'm
I
going
don't
to
know.
take some still
Yeah, if
shots.
it comes out, it comes out. I don't know. I think you'll come out in a still phone.
Yeah, I'm going to take a picture.
Oh, it does. It feels so good. We're so lucky, aren't we? I hope it lasts. Me too.
You around everyone up and get everyone back in their same group to make sure everyone gets back on the same
How often you wear a short sleeve shirt up here?
Pardon me?
How often you wear a short sleeve shirt up here?
This is my first day because our other site is really windy. Even if it's nice like this, the wind just howls. I'm telling you. Yeah, today it is exciting. It's down the way there. Now the wind tends to howl right through this area. But right here we're kind of in a pocket and we don't really get that wind. That's called a medial marine.
Yeah, I should, huh?
It'll be the hole that almost swallowed you.
I stepped in this hole. Yeah, it does.
Okay, Toby's now ready to fly.
In yet. So this is a good day here?
This is perfect.
Now? We keep hearing that every place we go, like how lucky we are. We're not believing it anymore. I either get it or I don't.
Right.
I'm not that picky.
Do you edit?
I've never used this before in my life.
Oh, okay.
It's borrowed, so I'm going to learn how to edit real fast.
So I never.
Others are in like holding patterns.
Look at that.
I don't think this will come out too well, but I'll give it a try. Yep. See them just drop down there, pluck something out of the water?
Yeah. There's just so many of them.
Yeah, there's got to be 20 of them there. Maybe more.
Huh.
Wait, let me check. We got it. Yeah, I've got it here.
Ketchikan, Alaska, taken again from our balcony. As we said, we're always on the land side. This looks more like a city, but it's actually 2 blocks in and a total of something like 30 miles along the shore. The city itself is like 2 blocks in and 2 miles long. It gets 13 feet of rain a year. This looks more like homes that we're used to seeing. As you can see, they're built into the mountain. It goes down along the shore here where we're docked. Today, they told us again, is an exceptional day here, that there was rain this morning, and usually there's rain in the afternoon and rain in the evening, and we haven't seen a drop. They use this mountain over here as their barometer. You can see it's got a cloud, and they say depending on how much of that mountain is covered, is their chance of rain. Considering it's almost always covered, there's a chance of rain. Today they said that means about a 30% chance of rain. And they said that's pretty accurate. They don't really need a weatherman because of that mountain. It's not too much else to see. I'll show you people walking along the dock here. Coming back to the ship, it's around 5:30, 5:45. All the first seating people are already getting ready to go to dinner. That's why there aren't a lot of people out here anymore. People like us who eat at 8, we're just wandering back to the ship. We've just come back. Pretty hilly, pretty mountainous. We heard a story about a rock, that big old granite rock that fell off the mountain like last week and fell into the back of a barber shop, and they had to medevac someone to Seattle. Well, the woman across her way took her laundry in. It was out this morning, or this afternoon. We arrived about 11. She had her laundry out, but it's in now. And it's pretty gray and cloudy there, but as you can see by the other pictures of where we are, it is bright and sunny. The story of our trip to Alaska. I'm just going to hang the VCR or camcorder off the side of the ship here just to see what I'm taking. I have no idea what this view is, what I'm filming. I've done this quite a bit, so when I see this, pictures that I just hang this over the side of, it's going to be kind of a surprise to me too. This is the other direction. A pretty budding metropolis. These are two of the friendly wildlife in this town. Saw a black bear yesterday, but haven't seen anything today.